Hello dear friends, how are you? Hope you are alright. So today I'm going to show you how to install Kali Linux on your Oracle virtual machine or VirtualBox. So the first thing is double click on your virtual machine icons on your desktop and then click on the new button and type Kali Linux and then click on next. And here is the memory size. So I have 16 GB memory, so I give him 4 gigabyte and then click on next and then click on next hard disk file type, simply custom, and click on next. And here is the file location and size, so I'll give him 20 GB and then create. So after this, uh, right click on your Kali Linux virtual machine and click on settings and click on the system, click on the processor, and I have 4 threads but it shows 8 CPUs, yes, but I have 4, so that's why I give him 2 CPU in 2 threads. And then click on display, so display memories until full, and click on your storage, and here is the empty. Simply click on the disk and choose a file disk and then desktop. So here is the Kali Linux ISO file, so simply click on OK and then simply click on OK. So after this you need to just start button and wait for the dialog box appear. So after this click on your host drive edge and Kali Linux select and then start and then wait for the, and here is the first option is live AMD64 live AMD64 file save. So I'm going to select install. So if you have a graphic card or so then you can install on graphical install. So I might simply install, click on the install or enter button and then wait for the next. Yes, so here is the select the language, so then simply select your language. So I gonna select English and then select your location. So in my location is other Asia, so here's Pakistan. So after select your location, configure locals, so I'm gonna select default. So configure the keyboard, so I'm using American keyboard. So after this wait for the loading additional components. So here is the configure the network host name. So simply select default and continue. So here it says domain name, so select again continue, and here it says set up user and password. So type your password and then continue. Re-enter password to verify. So type again your password and then click on continue. So setting up the clock. So here is the partition disk. So here's the partition disk, and you have two options. The first one is guided use entire disk, and the second one is manual. So if you want to select manually and create disk 1 and disk 2, so you can click on manual. So I'm gonna click on guided use entire disk and click on enter. So it says partition disk. So simply click on enter and it says select for partition, and so all files in one partition is recommended for a new user. Simply click on enter. So it's finish partition and write change to disk. Simply click on enter and partition disk. If you continue, the changes will be low relating to the disk. Yes, select yes and wait for the next dialog appears. Installing the system must be placed at 5 to 10 minutes depending on your system speed, or maybe your internet. So we are going to wait for that. So after completing the installing, the configure the package manager, a network mirror can be used to supplement. Just simply click on yes and click on continue and wait for configuring APT. I don't know what's this. So after installation the Kali Linux, so it says install the curve bootloader on a hard drive. So simply click yes and yes, enter device manually or select entire disk. So simply click and installing the bootloader. So after finishing the installation, So finish the installation. So simply continue. So I'm gonna pause the video. So after the finishing the installation, I'll be guide for more. So dear friends, the installation has been finished. So it's a reboot and start it again when going to a welcome screen. So dear friends, here's the login screen. So it first says enter your username and then enter your password. So I did not give them a username. So if you did not give them a username, so simply type root and then type your password and hit enter. So here's the desktop. So I'm going to setting display and choose so dear friend, it is the way to install Kali Linux on your virtual machine. So if you have a problem with screen resolution in VirtualBox, so different people have using a bigger screen, so it's the highest resolution is 2560 by 1600. So if you want to set a custom resolution on your virtual machine desktop, so I will give you the description link for my previous video which is based on the screen resolution. So thanks for watching dear friends, hope you like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon. Thanks for watching.